Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for AVAX price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, starting on the daily chart here to see of course a quick overview for the bullish and bearish scenarios. For AVAX we have of course an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing a wave A in the blue scenario or a wave 1. Potentially of course a wave A that it might turns of course into WXY here for a wave A in a triangle. We're gonna explain it also in the bearish. Now the bullish we have A, B, and a C toward the upside, of course, 3 corrective waves. We got our wave B in the blue, and we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to be unfolding. Of course, we have already the 1 and the 2. We're still looking for a wave 3, 4, and a 5 to finish this wave C, potentially, of course, in the 1-to-1 fib level, 159 for AVAX. Now, if we are in the wave 1 here for the orange scenario, we have, of course, a wave 1 and a wave 2 finished as well for the orange. You're looking at the same 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 as addition, of course, to your wave C, meaning 3, 4, and a 5 higher prices. Now, if we are looking for the bearish scenarios, the bearish scenario is the biggest triangle where we have, of course, A, B, C, D, E. Now, this triangle can be finished over there, and we start to see the bearish scenario unfolding and the breakout of the triangle, seeing lower prices, of course, than this given wave D, unless, of course, that the wave D is expanding in time. Yeah, so meaning our triangle even DE might still be expanding, of course, but don't forget that also taken from the wave B, we see this price has broke the triangle. So yeah, higher potential right now is of course for the wave D and E finished, unless we see something else unfolding in the top. We see of course a wave E potentially and coming back, meaning of course that the wave E has extended. Here we go, something like this. But currently, we have to stick with this plan right now until further data that we get later on. Now, if we take a look also after this wave E, we see, of course, kind of like an impulse toward the downside. It looks like 5 waves down, but unfortunately, this wave 5 is problematic for every single coin in the crypto market right now, where we see, of course, potentially, let's say double 1, 2, and we got a wave 1, 2, yeah, we got a double 1, 2 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This wave 5, here we go. Problematic. This is not impulsive, and nothing is looking like an ending diagonal because also the wave 3 is longer than wave 1. If we take it as several 1-2s, you have your wave 3 now invalidation anyway for wave 4, so also not an impulse. So basically we're shifting this to WX and a Y, big WXY, where you have 3 waves down here, correction, and 3 waves down again, or an impulse potentially finishing wave W in 3 big waves. You got your X here, potentially triangle even, can be, and then we got another zigzag towards the downside. However, what I don't like with this, look how massive this W is, and how much small this Y is. Now, what is the potential is that we have a bigger wave Y, and therefore it's gonna match, right? Therefore, here it comes the one more leg additionally for this one, and don't forget that the famous, it became famous on this channel, WXYXZ, which we have applied for many coins so far, because currently with this move it's working perfectly. WXYX again and a Z. Now this wave Z can even unfold with one more leg toward the downside, right? So both case scenario work like WXY or WXYXZ, but the difference with this one is that the waves looks much more equal. The W is equal to the Y here and equal potentially to the Z. Yeah? Even if we get a Z here, something like this, those matching perfectly, right? So this is what we're talking about. It's a very rare case scenario, the WXY and XZ. The most rare case scenario, the most complex and very rare case scenario, but currently the bear market is showing it in almost all the coins, Potentially because it's not impulsive. That's why. What I mean with it, it's not impulsive, that most of the market right now, the crypto market, doesn't start with an impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We don't see this in Bitcoin, we don't see in Ethereum, we don't see it in potentially Solana as well, is shifting to WXYXZ as well. We don't see in any coin we analyze on this channel as an impulse. And that's why the market anyway will need to lower prices. It needs some energy. It needs some lower prices to move on. So therefore, it finds always some patterns, of course, to move deeper and deeper. Yeah, regardless that we don't have any problems this cycle, right? Like FTX problems before, or the wars with Ukraine and so on. If you remember the 2022, where we got the massive bearish scenario was impulse, right? It was very impulsive. This time we don't have it. It's a very healthy market, very healthy bearish market, as I mentioned in the live stream. And this is what I like in this is why I like it, because it looks like healthy bearish market and not like a lot of fear into it. Yeah, there is not so much fear, not so much impulses, but basically it just simply need lower prices. Very simple. And it's gonna take it whether there is problems or not, but there is difference how it takes it slowly and giving us, of course, much more clue where are we heading, right? Rather than being just led by fear and emotions when we crash, right? So this is the difference. We're not crashing this time. Yeah, so basically we are looking for one more leg toward the downside, and we potentially want to finish this one. Now, more answers can be given inside this leg here on the 1 hour chart micro analysis for AVAX. So basically, in this scenario here, we're looking, yeah, very choppy, very overlapping. Nothing is impulsive into it. Yeah, it's a lot of overlapping. Nothing is impulsive, therefore continuation simply toward the downside. No need to analyze this. Just by looking at this, guys, a lot of overlaps. Yeah, there is no wave that it has a gap without overlapping with the other one. Yeah, so that means, of course, we are very corrective. We're still looking for lower potentially this wave. Why? Will be given in the blue box, which is, what is our blue box here? Oh, great. Yeah, we have just 1-to-1 fib level, guys, yeah, which is still, of course, as potential ABC here. Yeah, so very, very obvious, very clear price action. Meaning, if we, in a bigger overview, again, since we are corrective here and not impulsive, and we're finishing here kind of WXY or ABC, potentially WXY, because this is corrective, not impulsive. So WXNY, that means, of course, we are corrective after an impulse, give higher potential, of course, between the 0.618, 0.786, higher potential for the bullish scenario, guys, for a 1-2 here. Yeah. So potentially this 1-2 might still in play. 1 ABC for a wave 2, continuation toward the upside. Yeah, so it can be definitely a zigzag. We don't forget that it can be a zigzag. Why? Because, well, I don't add always all scenarios, but here we go. It can be W, X, and a Y. Yeah, big W, X, and a Y, meaning you would like to see here 3 corrective waves, 3 waves, and 3 other corrective waves. Impulse, correction, impulse. This Y, of course, it's not necessarily even to take the high, but definitely it's gonna take the 1-to-1 fib level taken from this wave A here, in case this is a wave A, meaning let's take the 1-to-1, and let's say we take the low here perfectly with the 1-to-1 fib level as well. So the zigzag might be, here we go, yeah, might be in confluence at the $100 directly. Wow, what a psychological number. So let's keep this, yeah, for the Y here, can be given. Now the 1.618, this one is, yeah, this is for the 1-2 as well. But why we have both the same? They shouldn't. Okay, yeah, because I didn't took of course the wave 2 here. Let me just check if this is given from the low. Yeah, okay. Maybe because they are logarithmic. Sorry, here we go. That's it. That is why. Here we go. Yeah, so I removed the logarithmic fibs. Let's keep it linear. And here we go. This is the one-to-one fib level. Now that is difference. Here we go. $72. In case you are impulsive for a wave 3, yeah, as 1, 2, 3, you want to hit the 107. Yeah. If you are in a zigzag, you will hit only the one-to-one fib level at 72. Yeah. And this is gonna be the wave Y, meaning, yeah, blue box, guys, blue box. That it might unfold after one more move toward the downside. Yeah, potentially. Yeah. This is for AVAX. Yep, so that was it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.